Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cerberus Seers, our Vampire the Masquerade game. We're playing D5. Does anybody want to try and recap what happened this time? Uh, my 3-year-old just volunteered.
I could try.
All right. All right, Callie.
Uh, Poppy, well, in the hole behind the dryer, which leads down into a hole that Father Green. It's like his safe space. Anyway, she forces her premonition. In Poppy's premonition, she sees Margot dragging a chain out of the ocean. At the end of the chain is Father Green, chained up and staked. Margot gives him keys, pulls the stake out, gives him coins, and then walks into the ocean. Poppy goes upstairs again, just as Husk and Jean-Louis get there. Father Green is sweating bullets as everyone starts talking to him. Poppy is honest and tells Father Green what she was doing and what she found in his house. Betty tells Father Green that she knows what he did in regards to D-Day. Father Green admits that he did talk to SI, but it was just to keep a group of people off of his back. The group of people we put together is the Black Hand and Cassandra. Cassandra is after Father Green and has a handprint on Father Green's shoulder from her that alerts her. The group decides that we can use this handprint to call her. Betty pounces on Father Green and stakes him. Poppy, Husk, and Jean-Louis head out the door. As Poppy heads out, she hears footsteps from behind her, but no one is behind her. Poppy tells Husk and Jean-Louis that she heard footsteps. She says she might have a premonition. She forces a premonition. In the premonition, Poppy has a spotlight on her as she walks down the street. She hears footsteps and feels someone watching her. She forces herself to say Cassandra. Just as she says this, the sky turns gray and a storm cloud comes over the street. Poppy tells everyone this, and the group decides to throw Father Green in an Airbnb and head to Margot's house. And then there was a whole thing with Margot's house, and I didn't write it down. I'm sorry. That's where my notes end.
All right, I do remember some of this. So you guys went to Margot, to confront her. Okay, here. Sorry, I had to kiss Boo Boo. Um, to ask her what her connection with Father Green was. She told you guys that she simply helped him settle when he showed up in town. And after talking to him some, after talking with Margot some, you guys decided that it would probably be wise to lean on the Tremere some to get more information about this Cassandra woman because several pieces of evidence point to her being at bare minimum a blood sorcerer, possibly Tremere. Um, very likely based on context clues, but uh there was talk of going to the Tremere that you guys know that I think all of you have met, so I think JJ had the closest connection with. Um and then Poppy also reached out to Sean
Yep.
to try and get in touch with the Tremere that he knows. To see if perhaps it would be helpful to reach out to the ones in Baltimore City as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's been a really long time. So I will say that perhaps we will end with you guys getting back to your havens. And is there anything that you guys would like to do before you settle into day sleep?
I think I would need to feed at some point in the in-between as I'm at 3 hunger. And I think I'm almost healed. I'm at,
How did you do it? Like a hunting roll?
okay.
Just
Yeah,
to
I have
see
1 aggravated damage left. Sorry, my
how much of a
hunting
pain in the
pool
butt
is
feeding would be.
strength, wits and streetwise because I feed on criminals.
All right, go for it.
All right, what is my wits and streetwise? My wits is 2. My streetwise
Uh,
is 3.
Hunting rolls within your domain are typically at a base of 2.
Okay,
Difficulty of 2, I mean.
let's find out. Roll. Well, I got 2 successes.
All right, yeah. You are able to find some hapless individual. Um,
I catch a drug dealer.
Ow,
I,
that's
I know
pain.
I know a spot where they frequent, so I kind of go and spend a little time. I catch them. So I was at 3. So am I at 1 now?
Yes.
Okay.
And their resonance is sanguine.
Sanguine. Hmm.
That one is for blood sorcery and presence, I think.
Ooh.
Okay, no, that hurts. I realize that I've given her a weapon. Yeah, so aside aside from Matthew going hunting, is there anything that you guys would like to do before you settle in for the day?
No, I think Jean-Louis is like, well, I'm gonna go find a place too. Yeah, the rest is up, and I
Okay.
think tomorrow night I might go and talk with Heather and River and them to see how everyone is doing. Give them some of the things, especially
Okay.
want to hear
Oh
River's
yeah,
having some problems.
Poppy meant to set up a meeting with Heather and Willem for Jean Louis.
Mhm.
Uh, Matthew will text Rook because I don't want him getting nosy again. Just hey, sorry. Things have been a little busy since I saw you at D-Day. I am going to check in person soon, but I hope you're okay. If you need something, you can text me and I will send that. And then I'm going to text Shaban because if I let too much time go by and I do not text Shaban, I'm going to be in more trouble. So I text her and say, "Hey, just checking in. How did things go with your little project that you left to take care of? Are you okay? Have you had any issues with our mutual friend?"
I'm gonna say the dots are probably going for a while, probably until after the sun has risen.
That is fair. That is fair.
Like
But
my hand can't bend out of my way.
I think Matthew is starting to realize he needs to be better at communicating with people.
All right.
I think Leon is going to connect with his Ravnos Mala that he hasn't talked to in a while,
Oh,
and
okay.
try to see if maybe they can ask around or look around or just listen for someone who matches Cassandra's description or anyone that's doing unusual amounts of necromancy,
Okay.
anything like that, just to see if the other side of the tracks can get any information. Because if she's dealing with the Sabbat
Hmm.
or is the Sabbat, she may, like the Black Hand, they
Hmm.
may run in the same circles as some of the Ravnos.
Yeah, the Ravnos aren't like typically aligned very much with the Sabbat, but the Ravnos are typically not aligned with anybody because there's like
Right. So
12 of them.
they could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Free to deal with either side as needed.
Hmm.
But maybe we'll get some information that way because Leon doesn't really know anything about Tremere magic or any of that,
Hmm.
so he can't really help with that part of it.
Right. Um, ugh. So in that case, I will say, um, if everybody could do rouse checks.
I have 1 aggravated damage left. What does that mean?
It means you are still very slight, not even probably crispy at this point. It's probably still just like a portion of the muscles in your chest or belly that are like not quite as in the same place as they used to be.
A little cramped. Do I need to make the extra roll for healing this morning?
Yes,
All right,
actually,
so I need 2 rouse checks.
yeah. Hmm.
3 for the aggravated.
Okay, so I'll do the one for waking up first. Let's see how this is why I fed. All right, let's see here. All right, waking up. All right, 1 success. First rouse check for healing. That one's a failure, so I'm hungrier. Second Roz check. All right, so 1 success, 2 failures. So I'm back to 3 hunger, baby. Oh, I feel great, but just as hungry as I was before I went to bed. What's up with that?
Weird.
Maybe I should have just drank that guy dry and put him in a dumpster. Wait, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Let's not do that.
I mean, at least this guy, if you dumped him in a dumpster, it wouldn't be that way for long. He would turn to ash probably.
Wait, what?
Father Green.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't eat him. We got to go do something. Yeah, I forgot about him. I should eat him. I kind of want to eat him. I don't know. We'll see. These are the thoughts that Matthew has when he wakes up in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so that evening you guys awaken. Leon, you were gonna reach out to your Maula.
That's right.
And I think Poppy and Jean-Pierre were going to
Jean-Louis.
get in touch.
Jean-Louis.
Damn
Jean-Luc
it.
Picard?
Mhm.
We're gonna get in touch with River and Heather. Yep.
And I sent text messages, and at some point I will look at my phone. You can let me know what they say.
Yeah. So I'll say, Jean-Louis, you, yeah, you wouldn't have most of these people's numbers. Poppy, you do get a text from River saying that he is planning to come back by the hospital today and so that he can hang out and chat, and then also he wants to show you what his new haven that he has is like. He's like, for what it's worth, it's not a lot. It's pretty garbage, but it is a place to sleep that's not your bed. And Heather is probably still at the hospital. That's where she's still holed up because she doesn't really have as much. Yeah,
Options?
weirdly, even though it's not that big of a difference of time how they've been active, River has at least gotten a lot more time to get used to the concept of what being a vampire is.
Well, also, she just died publicly.
That too, yeah. River's been dead for 50 years.
Great credit.
Wow, that almost sucked bad. Yeah.
So Puppy,
So, what are you guys doing?
how's it going?
I need to feed.
Oh, me too.
Okay, I will wait for you. Hey, go feed.
Do you need to? Do
No,
you need to feed?
no, I'm good. At my age, you just don't use as much blood as you used to.
I'll be back soon.
Hey, Poppy.
Hmm.
You are you going to feed upstairs?
I can do.
Oh.
I mean, I don't have to. Either way.
I mean, I need something to eat. I'm a bit peckish. I ate last night, but my appetite's back.
Yeah, got a cat eating my hair. Hang on a second. I can't hear anything.
Oh, do that.
Feeding. Stop it.
So I mean, I was just curious if there was some kind of like criminal types sleeping upstairs. I could snack on one of them, or I'm going out to get a bite if you want to come.
I mean, I think I could take you upstairs.
You're not going to get in trouble or anything, right?
I'll talk to Willem, but I'm not sure if he
Well-
be a problem.
I mean, Willem seems to be up for anything, hence why there is now a Heather.
That's right. I will say
Poppy's like,
that.
wow, shit. Yeah, no, it's been a while since I chewed him out about that.
Also, when I say that while Poppy's talking, I also like pull out my cell phone and I open my text messenger again and I text to JJ, "You still alive?" Question mark.
He's gonna make a
Yeah.
joke about that.
Ah,
He
partially
answered
alive.
no.
That is like,
More than you.
yeah, I'm existing.
half
I'm
and half.
finishing up a project. I should be back in a few hours, day or so. Anything
It's fine. I'm
important been
finishing
happening?
up my capstone project on my master's.
Was JJ around when I got blown up?
Yeah, he helped
He's
chase
only
down the people in the cars.
Yeah, he's only been gone like 2 days at most.
A lot's happened.
Feels like
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
I text back. Okay, good. Just checking. Need anything? Text back. Anything going on? Yes, lots, but easier to fill you in person if that's okay.
All right, I'll be back. I can be around midnight.
I nod. I look at Poppy. JJ's okay. Sorry.
Oh, that's good. I figured I would have heard something about it if he wasn't.
You know, I thought that too, but then again, I thought again, and it's like maybe we wouldn't.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, so I'm gonna go out and get a bite if you want to, or upstairs if that's okay with you and Willem and whichever.
I think it's okay with me. I'll be your lookout.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt in the hospital.
Probably should
Nothing.
put a badge on there or something.
Ooh, can I wear like orderly outfit? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I should have Shaban make me like official credentials.
I mean, I think that would be a lot easier for you to come in and eat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lead the way. You know what you're doing.
nope. Okay. What kind of feeding do you usually do, Matthew?
I usually feed on criminals.
I do as well.
Fantastic. How do we know if they're a criminal if they're sleeping?
They have records in the
Yes.
system.
I knew you were the person to
Poppy's
ask about
like-
this.
Opens up the file. This one's been a naughty boy.
This is so much more fun than what I do.
If
Why?
the patient is handcuffed to the bed during their sleep study, it's a good indication.
Usually I don't feed from them here, only on I do sometimes, but most of the times I follow them home and create a object of horror that absolutely frightens them to the bone in the off hope that they will not do the same crimes they had done before.
Wow. I usually just jump them in an alley and feed and leave them unconscious.
I think that that's perfectly fine too.
Okay.
Please, if you if they wake up,
Mm-hmm.
we need to get out of there as soon as possible. It's happened to me before.
Oh. Erasmus taught me this thing. I don't know if you do this too. I can wipe the memory from the last few minutes, maybe? Like, tell no, you never saw me. You know, like that old movie Star Wars?
I guess that's fair. I kind of have. I've never seen Star Wars, but
What?
I usually have a bit of a panic when things go.
Between you and me? Well, you, me, and Leon. A little while back, I did that too. Hence a body in a dumpster. Oh, that was me.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. I messed up, and then I panicked and I threw him in the dumpster and left, and stole a T-shirt from a clothesline because I was
Oh.
covered in blood.
Okay.
See, we all make mistakes.
Yeah. I'll be your lookout.
Okay. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Matthew,
Yes.
try not to kill these people.
It is truly my goal and my hope to not accidentally kill someone ever again. I want people that I kill to be intended to die. Best laid plans.
Mm, okay. All right. I take Matthew to a criminal.
Matthew is wearing scrubs. I got him from somewhere, but I'm wearing scrubs. What do I have to do, Kat? I saw that. I'm waiting.
Okay, so normally for you it would be
Wits and whatever
Because
that other word was.
yeah, honestly this one sounds a lot more like it would be like dexterity and stealth.
Ooh, wait. That's not mine. Hang on.
That's what
Dexterity
Sandman is.
and stealth. Well, Dex is a 3 and stealth is so it's 5 dice again. All right. So here we go. And I need what to succeed here. You know what else? I just checked because I would have, if I'm going upstairs, I would have rolled for Blush of Life, which I succeed, so I'm not hungrier.
Good to know.
Well, I figured I'd do that because if I failed, I'd be at 4 hunger, and that might change some things.
Probably, yeah.
So, and I'm also here for the trauma.
How many successes did you get?
Oh, let's see. 3.
Okay, yeah. You are able to feed, I think the maximum non-harmful drink is 2.
All right, so that'll bring me back down to 1. Yep. So I very, very careful.
Right.
Like I am being so
Mhm.
careful because I don't want to get Poppy in trouble. Like this is the gentlest that Matthew has ever been in going in and like sneakily and just very dainty about it.
I would also like to feed from a person up there.
All
Ooh, I
right,
get to
roll
be
the
your
d20,
lookout.
please.
Oh, that's right. My health should be back to normal. Your dexterity and stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a willpower to re-roll. Is that all right? I got a new dice tray. I don't know how well it's gonna be treating me.
That's fair.
I got 3 successes.
Okay. Same for you. You can reduce your hunger by 2.
Poppy and Matthew should have worked together on this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Seems so obvious in retrospect.
Really does. We should make it normal to talk about our feeding preferences and who can help each other in their feeding preferences.
Yeah.
A lot of overlap between the two of you.
Mm-hmm. Which I didn't even realize that until just now today.
Get down to 1. Okay. Hunger is back at 1.
Thanks,
Matthew,
Bobby. Mhm.
if at any point you would like to do this again sometime, I would be, as the kids say, down for that.
Same. This was much neater than most of my forays into this. Yeah.
Maybe you could come with me on one of my following trips.
Oh, that would be wild. I would totally do that. Thanks, Poppy.
You're welcome, Matthew. I have a meeting.
I have some messages to see if I've gotten returns on.
Okay.
Hope your meeting goes well.
Thank you. I
I
think Poppy will give him a hug.
Oh,
I think
I'll give her a hug back.
Goodbye.
Change another diaper.
Goodbye. And
You're
there
looking
goes
at me like that.
Kevin, you're gonna have to pause, I think.
Yeah. Wait another quick break.
Now.
All right. So I believe we left off with Matthew checking his messages. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, Poppy and I gave each other a friendly hug and talked about our future plans to do our feedings together because this was so successful. And then I do, in fact, check my messages. I did a little back and forth
Yeah.
with JJ real quick too.
Okay. Um. Uh. Rook messaged back and said, effectively was like, I'm glad to hear from you. Happy to hang out whenever you have time. But is very clearly like trying not to overstep. Um, Siobhan mentions that she's been doing good. She says, I've actually been talking to Abby a lot. Apparently, she is taking a few weeks off of school to go to a lot of therapy, and also taking kickboxing and cooking and gardening classes in an effort to not think about the last few weeks.
Hmm.
But other than that, things have been calm and quiet for her.
I will respond that I'm glad to hear it, and I will ask if she needs anything, and I will also inquire again. Um, have you heard anything more from, or have you had any kind of issues with
Oh, you're
our
asking about
friend being Davies, basically?
yeah,
Ian.
Davies.
Yeah.
She says no, he has apparently been blowing Lily's phone up, but she can handle him.
Okay.
For the moment, he still thinks that she's his best method to me. So that's no longer a thing. He doesn't
Okay.
realize that yet. But intelligence was never his strongest suit.
They don't have to be smart to be dangerous, is my response. And then because I noticed Betty didn't make an appearance this morning, I'm just going to send off a text and be like, hope you're doing all right. Get back to me when you can.
She
Wherever she
probably
is in
responded
the
that she is alive, but is working on some stuff in the background.
Hmm.
Crying in the corner.
Yeah, I think. Where did we just curious, I kind of am a little bit forgetful on. So where did we leave things with Margot after that was all said and done?
I think that you guys were like confident or at least fairly convinced that she was not like secretly working for Father Green.
Mm,
Just that she did a favor for him and he paid her extremely well for it, like everyone else does.
mm.
Um, and she had given you guys some advice on like reaching out to the Tremere to follow up on this Cassandra person.
Okay. I think um once I do all my messages, I think that Matthew is going to borrow a car, and I'm just going to go check up on our Airbnb guest
Okay.
while somebody else does things.
That's probably smart.
Borrow. Yeah, what do I have to roll for borrowing a car, Cat? I should roll something, right?
I'm gonna say dexterity and larceny,
Dexterity, 3. Larceny, oh,
and I
3.
want to say you
Grand
have
Theft
a.
Auto.
Yep, that's the one.
So I get 7 dice.
Good God.
I only do this every once in a while.
If you're good, you don't need to do it very often.
Well, I
That's
like to
true.
take different ones.
That's
Um, how do how 7 successes do you?
Yeah. It for a second you're like, was this even locked? Yeah. It's you're in. It basically was about the same speed as if you had fumbled your keys and treated it as if it was your car.
I love this. I immediately checked. Does this car have satellite radio?
Yes.
All right, I'm putting on the Disney Channel station. Let's go.
monster.
Yep. All right, I'm off.
All right. So Leon, you had messaged your Ravnos Mouth.
Correct?
And they are a like a sort of nebulous group of Ravnos that you have known in the past that you are fairly that you know have survived the week of
Hmm.
nightmares.
Yeah, we
And
talked to him before once.
mhm. Let me
They
see.
were in a band that was
Hmm.
going to maybe play at Betty's place.
Hmm.
I think they would be in the middle of a bunch of different circles that maybe cross over a bunch of different types of people.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll say uh Jasper messages you back. He's one of the band members.
Hmm.
Um and he says we've heard some things that might be interested or might be relevant to the stuff you're talking about. If you want to meet up and have a chat, I heard you have a some new interesting digs. Some of us could stop by.
Yeah, definitely. I would give him the address and tell him to come by. I'll give him a private tour.
Yeah, he says they'll probably be there. Yeah, how was it? I'll say that they're within a couple of hours trip, like they're the 2 hours away or so. So
That sounds good to me. I think Leon would probably just be there working during that
okay,
time anyways, and because we don't really have a whole lot, we don't have any specific time sensitive activity that the group is doing right now.
correct, yeah. So in that case, I want to say Poppy and Jean Louis, you were going to meet up with some family, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, we were.
So where did you want to meet up with everybody? Just at Rasmus's Haven? At
I mean, if the
Um,
neutral spot, unless you got a spot, Poppy.
no. We can go upstairs to Willem's. Yeah, we go upstairs to Willem's office. We could meet here, Rasmus's place. We go to Willem's house. Go to I don't know park.
Just we want someplace semi-private and good to go. So good me to Boom's office. That seemed pretty semi-private. Unless you want someplace nicer.
No.
Okay.
So I'll say after probably about like half an hour, 45 minutes or so for everybody to gather up, mostly for River to get from wherever the heck he was to here, and then for Willem to get away from whatever actual job that the function he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He has an
uh,
actual job.
the group of you gather up. Um, I'll say Heather is probably basically already there waiting. Um, she has taken to wearing like a couple size too big over oversized like hoodies and sweaters and sweatpants sort of thing to kind of try and like make herself a little bit less obvious to anybody that would know her. Um, River looks he looks good. He doesn't look like put together. He definitely looks like he's maybe been roughing it in not the nicest digs the last couple of nights. I.e., like probably hasn't had a shower or combed his hair in a couple days. Um, but he seems happy. As soon as he sees you, Poppy, he jumps up, gives you a hug.
I hug him back.
He says, meeting Heather for like I think the first time, maybe first time.
Oh,
Hmm.
you haven't met before? Sorry.
You all had a lot going on, and like she had a lot going on.
So it sounds like a lot of people have had things going on.
Also,
Mm.
weirdly, you're my sister, and she's kind of your sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you may be her other brother, if I
Mm-hmm.
recall. Or at least from the stories I've heard. And River will hold his hand out to you, Jean-Louis.
Jean-Louis, this is River. And
I
Heather,
figured that
and
out.
Heather, this is Jean-Louis, and River, this is Heather.
Mm. Well, nice to meet everybody.
So what have you been doing?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, you guys had like you wrapped up everything with Abby and then kind of vanished, and it sounded like there was like some chaos going down. I know JJ kind of dropped off the face of the earth. He said my headphones just went flying. JJ said he had some like research stuff to do, um, and kind of noped out.
Mm-hmm.
But then like you guys haven't been at the Haven for a while, so I figured there might have been some stuff going
Um, I mean, no, I don't think
down.
so. Am I forgetting? Jean-Louis, am I forgetting?
I've only been here for like 48 hours.
Yeah, but
Generally, it's like I don't know what was happening to begin with either, so it's okay.
Mm-mm.
well, I guess there was a whole thing with Heather and finding serial killer, and Husk's daughter showed up, and
Yeah. Yeah, Heather's like, I did know about that one. River is like, I did not. Husk have a daughter?
yeah, yeah, there's a few kids.
Oh, more than one. Okay, cool. Cool. Is only the daughter know, or they're like all the kids know?
Oh,
Or
just
does
the
she not
daughter.
know either?
No, the daughter knows now,
Oh,
but
okay.
his wife doesn't know and his son doesn't know. And I think that's a thing that is happening, whether he thinks that he should tell them or not. I think he's come to the conclusion he should, but it's kind of an ask for him, not really me.
River is like, sometimes I'm kind of glad that I did not have a lot of long-term stuff going on when I, you know, bit the
Yeah,
bullet.
yeah. You don't say. Anyway, um, I left a note. Speaking of, I left a note for Maria, and I think she finally found it. Um, that's something we can talk about later.
Yeah, we should talk about that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about it now if you want. We're all here. We're all family.
Well, I mean, I don't really want to concern everybody with it. Have, how have you been, River?
Pretty good. I talked to Husk a little bit ago, and he actually helped me talk to some folks at the shelter that he does volunteering at. I've been doing some volunteering there. Um, Actually, the haven that I'm in, I found through there. One of the women that work there, she's a sweet, like, elderly blind lady.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she she doesn't know it yet, but the rats are not the only thing that's sleeping in her shed.
Oh,
He's pulling
Well, okay,
Frankenstein.
it seems really weird and sinister when I say it like that, but like I walked her home one night because she's blind, um, and she was like, it was this whole thing. Like she couldn't get into her house, her key wasn't working. I tried to help her fix it. She was uncomfortable, and then before I knew it, like sunrise was getting really close, and I also promised her that I would make sure she was safe. So I was just like, I'm gonna have somebody check on you. And then um I broke into her shed and I slept in her shed. And it was fine. Apparently the rats that hang out there totally cool by me. Do not care at all about finding a corpse in a shed.
cool.
But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. It's not like the nicest things, but I don't exactly have like a credit card or much of an income really. So
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
a little anxious, honestly. Like, I didn't realize how important having, like, specifically a bank account, not even like cash. Like, I do have some cash. Willem's helped me get some stuff going and whatnot. But, like, everything wants a card now.
Yes, we should work on getting him established in the modern world.
I agree.
It will be beneficial to everybody.
I'll say around then is probably when Willem comes in. Sorry. He, like, takes off his, like, lab coat, doctor's coat, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent?
Jean-Louis, good to see you.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Give him a fancy
So what
handshake.
sort of, mhm. What sort of, mess uh has been hitting our haven these nights?
Oh, don't know about mess, but I did got two new members of the family, so to speak. I decided to come and just make sure everybody's gelling, I believe is what the kids call it.
When I say mess, I do not necessarily mean new members of the family. I mean the unpleasantness that had to do with the serial killer that Poppy and Heather were so instrumental in dealing with.
He's dead.
Oh, good.
Well, oh no, he's in jail. His son's
Oh.
dead.
Okay. Well,
His son killed her.
killed Heather?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's a lot to unwrap.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. Yeah, I came back on an autopsy table. It was a whole thing. Well, technically it wasn't that. I came back in the body bag on the way here from the autopsy.
And how'd that make you feel?
Abject terror at first, and then hunger and then anger kind of all together. And then mostly terror because apparently I sort of accidentally somehow triggered some crazy, what did you all call it? Dementation sort of thing.
Mhm.
It's a lot. That first night was a lot.
First nights can be a lot, yes. Yeah. A lot of you have stuff that you should be saying but are not saying.
Well, and you see, actually, Rivers looks very uncomfortable by that. I was gonna try and like, we're a family here. So Poppy, there may be, yeah, definitely. I kind of had some hints that Maria had maybe found something from you. Um,
Why?
there was a person asking around the homeless shelter yesterday evening, looking for a woman in her 70s named Poppy.
You
I didn't
saw her?
say anything. I heard about it through the grapevine. I was
Oh,
looking around and watching. I mean, it was just a guy. Like it was a guy in like, I don't know, polo and like slacks or whatever. My assumption is like my first thought was like not cop, but like private investigator, I guess. But like if you need a card to do everything, presumably your bank card does not have our real name on it. So
no. No.
my assumption is, I guess they think that maybe you're homeless, and we're hoping to find some clue there.
Uh, yeah. I don't
Because I'm
think I.
guessing you didn't say anything in the letter about like you looking like, younger than Maria.
No, I did not. I, to be honest, I don't think I was really thinking when I did it. It was just
I mean,
a, a longing.
that makes sense.
I don't know how much this is gonna complicate things.
I mean, things are already complicated to begin with. I mean,
Um,
I'm like, you don't have to do anything with it. Like, I could probably come up with some fib, some lie to make this guy go away. But
no, I next time that he comes around, if he comes around again, I guess let me know.
uh can, yeah. I think one of the people at one of the employees there probably has like a card.
Can you get it for me? Or I can go there. Or I guess I could ask Husk to grab it for me. I really, I feel bad
Why?
because now this is just going to be a confusing mess for everybody.
I mean, I feel like existence is a confusing mess at this point, so
You're right. Do you think if she saw you, she would know all the pictures that Mom has around the house?
I mean, maybe. But like, she's not necessarily looking for me. I'm dead. You're not, apparently.
Officially, I am. I think she'll just be going around in circles for a really long time.
That's probably why the PI. I mean, there's not a lot of clues to go on.
Ugh. What do you think,
So,
Jean Louis?
Um, as I mentioned before, if you things, it's essentially how to put this. Pull the band-aid off, I believe, and just reveal yourself if you really want to play around, guys. Eventually, you're going to be found at this rate.
Extensions. Next to help.
Why don't you pay attention to what you're doing?
Okay. I'm just kidding.
Didn't ask for your help.
Okay.
like, I can RP and backseat Google search. Thank you.
Yeah. I absolutely can't.
You cannot.
I can't.
So have you thought about ghouling your family?
I don't think I really want to do that.
It will cause several issues.
Yeah, but it also takes away, I wouldn't choose this.
Well, I mean, you've already initiated everything by, contacting them, so you either going to have to finish the contact and then find a way
And
to
like,
coexist with it, or basically amongst our society, you kind of let them
at
know
this
you're
point,
gone and just treat it as death, kill them, or bring them in.
yeah, at this point, you basically have two options. Like, you reveal yourself to them and hope for the best. Well, to her, to Maria, at least. Honestly, Mom can eat glass for all I care at the second. But that, or you have to find now some way of finding a way that is least painful to let her know that yes, you're still around, but no, she shouldn't keep looking for you. Because I don't know that she would at this point.
I'd like to confront my mom at least one more time.
We
Maybe,
can do that.
go with you and me, River. And then after that, I think I'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, over the past couple decades, I've realized that even though we grew up in the same house, you and I grew up with very different lives.
Yeah, only took decades. Sorry, that was rude.
That's true. Every child is raised differently and has a different relationship with their parents. People often think that since the environment's similar, it's the same, but no, as parents learn and they treat their children differently and stuff. It's inevitable.
Everything that River ever did was my fault. I persuaded him to do it.
Yeah, more than likely your mother valued the male more than the female children, and that's why you were basically being blamed, so she could don't blame her male child because she was envious of the dick.
Anyway, let's move on.
Probably saw it as a way of, having control and power and stuff, and how to really leave a mark on the world
That's
because,
that's I think what a lot of it was. I was fine letting her dictate what I wore and ate, and all of the other shit.
yeah, piece of
I didn't
dictate.
care. I had other things that I was more focused on. You were the one who wanted to actually have some say in those sort of things, and she didn't like being told no.
I think it was more that I wanted her to love me. I was desperate for it, and I did everything that I could to prove myself, and I was a child. I was a kid. I didn't deserve that. My one moment of rebellion, I had a daughter from it, and she was just waiting for an excuse to have another chance at it, I guess. I've
Well,
got a lot to say, but I just don't think that it's worth it to waste my breath on her.
well, good news. You don't breathe anymore.
Well, the other thing is it's not for her, it's for you.
That's true.
Like, honestly, the sight of the two of us together might make that conversation extremely short, unless we plan on making her into us, which I do not recommend because that sounds like
No,
literal hell. More so than being buried for 50 years. Um, I don't think it's going to be a long conversation.
how
And
do you feel about that?
that mom will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, mom's been gone for 50 years already. I had assumed that she had died already. When you pulled
No,
me out of the ground, I thought it was just me and you.
out of spite.
Well,
I hadn't even, like, I knew it had been a long time, but it hadn't even occurred to me that Maria was, I don't know, I was imagining like a kid with baby teeth still. And then now she has her own kid that is like a full grown up and has a fiance.
Yeah, she's getting married.
That's a lot. Do you want to be there for that? We could do that. Like, I don't, we could find a way, right? Your friend Betty has lots of wigs, I think.
Yeah, probably. I think I think if we wanted to, we could. I just never have not really thought about it, I guess. I kind of just figured we weren't going to.
Is it, is it a problem if we go into a church?
No, I've been in
Okay,
churches.
cool. Okay, cool, cool,
Unless you
cool.
have a thing against it, I don't think so. Like I
I
can't.
mean, we were pretty, we were not a very religious family growing up, so yeah.
No, I can't. Silver. I can't touch silver. Can't be around silver.
Silver. Okay. Good
But
to
that
know.
might not be the same for you because I'm pretty sure other people can.
Oh, it's not the same.
Mm-mm.
I thought we were the
they're
same clan.
No, well, we could be from the same clan and have different.
Oh,
issues and feeding styles. And
Oh, well, that one I knew because,
mhm.
yeah, we tried all of them, and apparently all of them suck and are extremely awkward, except for feeding from the bag, which is, eh. It's like eating a half-frozen TV dinner every night, but like it fills the belly.
Mm.
As long as it fills you up.
Yeah, it results in a lot less screaming and
Oh yeah.
running from a truck rest stop.
Yeah. I know people that uh them and the person they're feeding from get a kick out of it.
I don't know that I could overcome the level of awkward to even have the conversation,
That's
you
fair.
know?
Yeah. I just
But I
hope
think I'm still
people.
kind of getting used to it because like it's this weird thing where like he's like I was talking to Heather of like she is like trying to figure out how to be a vampire because she, obviously remembers being human just the other night. Whereas for me, it feels like I've been dead for 50 years and I'm trying to figure out how to be a human again.
Hmm.
Because it took like, and he looks to Heather, he's like, it took me like a week and a half to figure out how to not look like a corpse. Um, yeah. And apparently relearned that I have to blink. That's apparently important and very unsettling for a lot of people, which, is another benefit of why it's been very helpful to have my haven on the property of a lady who's blind because she does not care what I look like.
Mm. You don't have to sleep in a shed.
I don't have to, but I like the idea of having something else. It's not necessarily that I don't want to be here with you, but I like the security of knowing that I have something else in case something happens, especially considering like I heard some shit went down. Like Betty's house blew up or some shit.
Oh
It
yeah.
happens.
Forgot you weren't here for that one.
Wait, what do you mean that happens?
Havens get blown up a lot by enemies. That's why we don't
Okay,
reveal
wait.
ourselves to our
I thought it was
enemies.
like a gas leak. This was like an attack.
No, yeah, it was I think it was a serial killer. Is that what we was just saying? It wasn't
Yeah.
last time.
Oh, the guy who killed her? And
Mm-hmm.
Heather's like,
No,
actually, I think it was his dad.
it was his dad.
River is just like, I feel like this is a soap opera that I need to have written down for me. There's a lot of plot points that I'm not fully catching up on.
I think you should come around more often.
Mhm.
Oh, apparently. I mean, like, I've been trying to get used to, like, uh, getting a handful of people that talking to a handful of humans to try and get back into figuring out what it's like to live in 2024, you know?
Mm.
Like apparently they have games on cell phones and they're very, very addictive. And I'm kind of glad that I do not have a car because the phone that you gave me keeps asking for one and I probably would have said yes way more than I should.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I mean, I tend to. I'm not very good with phones. So when I see one pop up as an advertisement, I usually go and I download that one because that one looks fun.
Right? Yeah. And
Yeah,
then like 5 seconds into the new game, they're like, now you need to pay us to continue playing with more lives. And I'm like, I don't understand. I have all of one life to go. And I have to wait until tomorrow to get more lives or some shit.
yeah, I hate that.
Bright
And then you
side,
have to spend some money.
most of them, the like you get 5 lives per day. Refreshes at midnight. So,
Hmm.
Yeah.
small victories, I guess.
Anyway. Um, what's going on with you, Willem?
Um, mostly trying to reach out to the handful of kindred that reached out to me with concerns about what happened at D-Day, of assuring folks that while yes, it's not safe to go back to D-Day currently, their havens are fine. The regents are also fine and will absolutely be holding court in, I think it's a week is the next one, though it might be prudent to consider something a little sooner, or at least to have some idea of what you might say to reassure the locals.
Well, that's not my job.
Yeah, have to talk to, I guess, primarily Betty about that one.
I mean, they're all equal partners.
That's true, but she is the boss of D-Day. I guess that was my.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Hmm.
Well, Jean-Louis is here. It's been a while since
Yes, it
we've
is.
seen him.
What have you been doing, Jean-Louis?
Um, Mainly been doing a lot of the helping our kind and a few other clients around dealing with their mental issues, making quite a bit of money, staying out of trouble. The usual, the usual. And then I start getting feeling that things were happening with the family and I should be here to help out and make sure everything was going well.
You could say that, yeah, there's been, I would say, a good amount of unrest.
Mm.
Yeah, you could say that.
Lots have been happening, and then I came and I've hearing a lot of the issues that are going on with the family, and we definitely need things to deal with. Like Poppy, you still are very tied to like, your mom and stuff, and that's something that needs to be dealt with post haste.
I'm fine. I'm good to hold it in for another 50 years.
No, no,
I
no.
mean, you won't exactly get the chance to get it off your back unless you deal with it in probably the next 10. I don't know how long spite will sustain you.
I think Spike could sustain her for another 50 years, honestly.
No. So here's the thing, Poppy.
I'm sure, but I don't know about the cholesterol.
If you allow this to continue and not deal with the issue one way or another, in decades to come, as you're struggling with who you are and the beast and your humanity, this could come back to you and essentially cause issues. For example, you could have someone in the future who learns of your secrets and your mind through various disciplines and then utilize your feelings for your even then dead mother and use it against you and then end up causing you to be tortured for decades and not fun. So you need to deal with this. You don't have any other choice but to give in because you're an immortal being and your mother is not.
I think it's just time to bite the bullet, as they say then.
Yes.
Soon. Right now. Let's go.
All right, let's go, everybody. Family time. Everybody,
Hell yeah, let's do it.
go to John Louis' car. Just he's got a
Are
big
we
back
really
seat.
going? I'm kind of joking as they're pulling Poppy to the car.
There's no joking. You react, we do. That way you don't have time to chicken out.
We haven't finished catching up yet.
We can catch up in the car ride because I don't know where we're going, so I will be lost.
We're all going?
Yes. So it's
Oh,
Jean Louis driving, and then you have Poppy in the front seat navigating. In the back seat, you have Heather, River, and Vincent.
should we get Matthew? He really wanted to be here for this.
We can.
It would be a tight in the back, but if Matthew's fine, squeezing in.
Okay. Hey, River, can you run in and get Matthew?
Yeah, absolutely.
Quickly realize Matthew has left the building.
Oh crap! I'll text him.
Well, you can meet us there.
What do you say in your text?
Hey Matthew. I think she'll actually write. Hey Matthew. My family has decided we're gonna confront my mom. Here's the address if you want to come. We're going now.
Matthew's
Good.
driving in the stolen car with the Disney tunes playing in the background. And this text comes up, and Matthew goes, "Change of plans." Freaking switches the music to heavy metal and immediately heads in the direction of Poppy's mother's house because he remembers where she lives.
No, wow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'll also send something to Leon and Husk as well, but I don't really think they're going to be interested as Matthew. I'll tell them as well.
Do you need us there?
That John Hamm dance scene comes up.
Do you need us there for support?
Only if you want to come.
That's not what I asked.
Sure.
All right.
Just stop what you're doing, everybody. Stop what you're doing. Sorry, Leon.
How long is it going to take?
You don't have to be there.
Well, to be fair, my brain farted a bit of your Ravnos contact did say he was at least a 2-hour drive away.
Sure, but dramatic events can take time. I can leave early. I'll go.
JJ's like, well, I mean, if you really need me there, I guess I can postpone this for a few hours.
Only if I mean, I don't want to stop
The
you.
idea of JJ and Jean-Louis in the same scene.
I mean, it's
Well,
up to him.
I can't tell whether it will be like perfect symmetry or like something's going to catch fire.
Kevin, please psychology yourself.
They both like to ask a lot of questions that nobody wants to answer.
Yeah.
But would they answer each other's questions?
That's the answer to a question. But yeah, so I guess everybody meets up.
We wiped her memory last time, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
That means we got to try again. Phase 2 or take 2.
Which parts?
What parts?
Yeah, the whole thing?
The entire conversation we had with her.
Well, that's stupid. Why would you do that?
Because Poppy was scared.
Is a bitch.
You know what we should do? We should film the whole conversation. So if we wipe it again, we could have the video of it.
We
If
And
he
then
sent it to her.
either
restates her,
show it to her or like hide it somewhere where she'll find it and think she's crazy, depending on how you want to treat her. I mean,
Is the plan to not wipe her memory this time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Fine. Just pull up to the cul-de-sac.
Mm-hmm.
hi.
So, puppy, who do you want with you as you go? We know River. Do you wish Vincent, me, or Heather to be with you, or should we all just stay watching in the back with the binoculars in the trunk?
I mean, everybody can come if you want. I don't really care if she gets overwhelmed.
All right, so I guess wait for everybody. We all just roll on up to your grandma's.
Grandma.
Why is it like 80 degrees in there?
Uh,
It's summertime.
it's the middle of summer. She walks outside. She says, it's 70 degrees. She says, it's cold.
Yeah, so, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk up to the door. Well, first of all, I'm gonna make sure that my daughter and my granddaughter are not here.
They're not. You know both of their cars. Their cars.
I'm going to knock on the door like I did that night in 1969 when she shut the door on my face.
Okay. What time of night would this be? It's still relatively early, I think, because um, I want to say da, 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 da. Yeah. Um, yeah. It's probably like barely even 6 or 7 p.m. at this point. Um, the you do see lights on in the house, but there is no response for probably a good minute or so. And then um one of the curtains uh is pulled back a little bit. And what does she see when she looks out of her front window at the front porch? Don't stand on your tablet like that, you're gonna break it.
I think at first she might just see Poppy. It's like everybody else is just kind of like standing behind. But if she's looking at the front porch, it's just Poppy. She's, Poppy. She's wearing this big, uh, green coat. It's like lined a bit with this fake fur. She's wearing a hat. Um,
She kind of like freezes and you see her face just go white. Um, and then you hear fumbling at the door.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
I'll say because it's funny. At the moment she cracks the door open is when Matthew squeals up with apparently disturbed blaring from the speakers of his borrowed car. And she just stares at you.
Artistically, it's the mirror of that same night 50 years ago. They're staring at each other through like the glass, like secondary door, storm door. But Poppy, I think, will put her hand on the handle and open it.
She stumbles back and is probably clutching her chest at this point.
Don't die yet.
Yep.
Yes, you can play with it, kiddo. Um, what is this?
Well, I'd say it's death knocking at your door, but I rang the doorbell. So, can I come in?
This is not possible. This is the medications talking. You're not here. And she goes to like close the door.
No, thank you. I'll put my hand on the floor. I have a surprise for you. I think you probably should be sitting down for it. If this wasn't enough for you.
Surprise, Grandma. Oh,
My friends are here as well. I know you don't remember most of them, but or all of them, but they were here last time we did this. I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible, if that means anything to you. Yes, the pleasantries. I am Poppy. I am your daughter. I do look exactly the same as I did 50 years ago when you slammed the door in my face. Sit on the couch.
She stumbles back to sit on the couch.
Matthew has gotten out of the car. He looks in one of the rearview mirrors. He checks his hair. He does the thing where he licks his palm and fixes it a little bit. And he like kind of like saunters up the sidewalk.
Poppy will open the door just to invite everybody in.
this is an
I'll say
intervention.
probably sitting in the car just for thematic appropriate timing. River is the last one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess if you want to take a look around the house, you can. But
No, thank
or
you.
stay here. That's fine.
Willem actually stays outside. It's like I'm here if you need me, but I don't know that I trust myself to be kind enough to this woman to give you the time that you need for this.
Okay. Got anything to say?
And hi, no, you're uh, and I'll say that as she's like sputtering, can you not? Sorry. As she's sputtering in reaction to that is when River walks in the door. Um, says, well, she finally brought me back, Mom.
Don't
And
die yet.
because look out the window, kiddo. And we'll close it there because I feel like that is a good appropriate cliffhanger. And the little girl is losing her mind.
Mm.
It's snowing.
Much like Poppy and
Oh. Yeah. So we'll pick up next time with Poppy and River confronting their mother and the fallout from that. And then with Leon potentially meeting up with some Ravnos allies that may or may not have some information.
Good. I bet they have all the answers we need.
So it's been a lot of fun. I hope you all had a bloody good time. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.